I mean, if you realize what the things can be exactly done with the help of Dynamo, uh, you'll have that, that specific attention. This can be done with a Dynamo. This can be done with the API. So where API is required, where Dynamo is required. Today there is a person who texted me in personal, like saying, Rajesh, I want to go with Dynamo and C Sharp. Arre Baba, both are two different ways. They're not at all same way. If you really want to settle your career into this add-in developer, you no need to learn this Dynamo and other things. But if you want to be settle in BIM as a BIM modeler and coordinator and then manager, and if you want to do all this kind of a stuff, then if you want to be on the same tool, on the Revit tool, then you have to finish the level 1 and level 2. If it really makes you know you more crazy driving, writing the code, then you can go with a then you can choose level 3. So this is what my personal suggestion for everyone. The only reason, the package, I mean, it is not exactly the same package what we expect for level 3 users. Level 3 is something completely different, handling 3 4 newborn babies at the same time. You just imagine, if you're a parent, I mean, if you're a father or a mother, consider like handling 4 newborn babies at the same time. Seriously, understand. If you really enjoy it, that's fine. If not, that was something different completely. We can't even explain. Okay, so level 3 is such. At the same time, the way the companies are paying, you can't even imagine, because what are you getting? I mean, I've seen most of the people who are having like 8 years, 10 years of experience, they're still getting like 7 lakh package, 8 lakh package. A person who is having 3 years of experience, just imagine 3 years of experience, and with 1 year of automation experience, he can almost exactly draw the same salary what a person, what a 8 years person getting. I'm really not joking. This is practically proven, and I proved it in 2019 itself. My first placement in an L&T. L&T was my first client actually. So when I placed the first candidate in 2019, he's supposed to earn something like 42,000 per month. After this, he started getting 70,000 something. And he's just 2 years of experience candidate. Understood. Understand, like, the way it is exactly, uh, the way we are changing a path. Okay, I mean, level 3, you're not going to be into the BIM again. You are completely switching from a BIM platform to API platform, completely into the API side. You will never come back again into this. Of course, you do develop the add-ins. Let me show you what are the add-ins. Some dummy add-ins we develop. Not dummy, bro. Okay, I mean, it's not for selling. Dummy in our language. Huh? What was that? Add-ins not BIM era. Add-ins not BIM era. These are the add-ons which I have developed like long back in 2017, 16, 17, 17, I believe. Okay, just give me a minute. Let me set a quick reminder again to everyone in the groups. I know today is a Sunday, and most of people will be busy with their family, but day two is more important than yesterday's one. Actually, yesterday I supposed to take this, but you won't understand anything if I mean, without that, yesterday's conversation. Okay, so well, what if I have a DWG lines and to the Revit detail lines? I mean, to the Revit elements as well. For example, if I have a line So how to convert that line into the walls? Like for example, even that was an add-in actually. This is an add-in, bro. This is an add-in. Okay, the one we developed, it is an add-in. Okay, I mean, if one client comes to me and asking for notebook LM, if you really want to, write something, use this AI tool. You really love it. Okay, so in Bimera, these are the add-ons like we have. I mean, there are many. It is add-on. Okay, the base to develop the add-on is again a Dynamo. Seriously, the reason from the nodes I can see the C sharp code and I can ask. That time we don't have any GPT. Today I'm going to some short example using API. Using API, I'm sorry, using AI, we are going to write some set of scripts. Okay, it's really simple, not that tough. Okay, exporting panel schedules, and for example, if I want to convert something, um, let's say how actually Dynamo is understanding. I mean, someone asked me, Rajesh, what if I have a curved wall? In 2021 it was not there. So that time, what is the exact process to be? You know, this part is just a wall, and this part is another wall, and this part is another wall, and the base is actually a curve that you can see in the back. That's a curve. So seriously, with the help of Dynamo, with complete accuracy. Either, I mean, for example, if someone asked me, Rajesh, can you build the entire project from the scratch? With the help of automation, can you do this as a pilot project? Why not? Everything can be done. Seriously. Okay. So what if again, like DL, let me draw some. Okay, I'll just draw some lines here. There are lines, no? There are lines actually. See, there are just dummy lines. Okay. Now I'm asking, try to understand what I mean. Dynamo is not a robotic science. Even you can learn yourself. But there is a very, very wrong, perceptions which are happening in industry. Dynamo is very tough. That's why I explained yesterday. Dynamo is not tough. Today I'm going to show you why it is not tough. Very simple. So I want to play with the multiple model elements, and this process is actually called element selection. Element selection is very important concept in the entire training because I don't want to disturb any other element apart from I need it. I mean, except I need only 10 elements out of 1000. So rest of the 990 should not be come into my context. Understand? So how do I exactly filter the 10 elements out of the 1000? That's what it's called element selection. It's very, very simple. It's very simple. At the same time, it's very, I mean, it is not simple. The way I explain it, it's going to be very simple. Okay. So select model elements and I mean, it is asking me to pick. It's a manual selection. By the way, I'm asking this. Now, I know there is a process called Are Baba, Mr. Dynamo. I have a lines actually, but it is in a Revit. But I want to make it happen something with you. So I want you to convert these lines into the curves first. So element to, I mean, Revit to Dynamo transformation. Again, from Dynamo to Revit, again another transformation. So this concept is called element to geometric conversions and geometry to element conversions. Understand, whatever it is, a line or a duct or tray or pipe with the slopes, anything can be the same process. Okay, now I have picked some elements like Rajesh. How do I ask something? There is a concept called, I have this and I want to do this. I have this, I want to do this, or else I know something, I wanted to get this. So this concept is called actually parent and child. Parent and child. Okay, I mean, if you are If you have a basic experience or knowledge, at least knowledge on coding on parent and child, you just Google it or YouTube it. You'll come to know what is that. So um, finding a specific task which I exactly need through a you know path process, path process. Okay, so I have an element. I'm asking. I have an element. I have an element, and between parent and child, there must be a dot. Okay, element dot. Like I can ask like get location or geometry. I can ask anything, or else I have an element. Can you please convert into the curves directly? So there are multiple strategies. We have to understand which strategy exactly works. There are in every concept there are multiple strategies. I do teach those, not as scripts. Between these two set of nodes, I teach a concept. Again, between the another connecting nodes, I teach the concept why you have to do it exactly in the same way. What if you did try with another way? What happens? If you know this and if you can able to judge, you are going to be an expert. There is no other things. Okay. Now I'm asking, as shown yesterday, here it is actually returning element. Output part. No, right side is an output. Left side is an input. Okay. For us, actually, right side is an input and left is an output. I'm sorry, just kidding. Okay. This now here element. Okay. Element dot curves. Now see, I have see, I have a curves now. So this is not a Revit element. It's not a Revit element now. I have asked to convert. I want to do some set of process within the Dynamo, and finally, I wanted to do something, convert this curves into again a walls in the Revit. So two set of process, element to geometry, geometry to element. Very very typical process. You can't find my kind of an explanations on anywhere else. The reason to exactly teach you, I have learned six different languages. I'm good at six different languages to teach you, and the way I did in R&D, I generally don't sleep at nights. I don't have this kind of insomnia or something, but I don't sleep late, nights. I mean, if I eager to learn something, know something, this is the okay. Well, so now what I'm saying, I just want to draw a wall, convert a wall, but by I know uh, I have the curves. I have the curve and I know the height. See what it is exactly saying. So whenever you started typing by, consider you are creating something. Even Dynamo will understand, okay, this guy is about to create something. So let show every damn thing which creates. That is the power of searching by. Okay, there are some set of notes with, we call it as a prepositions. At, into, from, to, up to. So these are all called prepositions. So whenever you're writing those kind of a prepositions, uh, all the programming languages, not only Dynamo, all the programming languages will consider this guy is expecting something. Abbo, this guy is actually looking for something in a hundreds of sheets. He's actually particularly looking for only one sheet. So it will understand, because this concept is called intelligence. Intelligence plus common sense. There is an option called, we called as an intelligence. So I mean, whatever it is exactly showing you when I'm writing something, this concept is not only here, in all the programming languages. Okay. So by curve and height, it means I know the curve, I know the height, I know at what level it has to be, I know what wall type it's supposed to be placed. So I know the curves. So what it is exactly, I have a curves. So can I connect this to this? So from, can I connect this to this or this or this or this? Hmm?
Yeah,
To where
curves.
I have to connect to the curve. The reason, it is actually returning the curves, but it is expecting the curves at the same time. Is it? Is it? Is that really a robotic science?
No.
No. Correct. Very simple. if you, I mean, if your kid is expecting ice cream, bro, you took some sweet, bro, chocolate or something. Does she accept it? No. The same way. So this is it. It contains like 10 lines of a code. It contains like 90 lines of a code. So this to make this execute 90 lines of code, you have to connect that exact pair. I hope you know the puzzle kind of stuff. Why this is writing in Telugu? Since I'm from Telugu, but still I want you to use English, bro. Come on, caption settings. Mm-hmm. Language, English. Okay, I hate you. Okay, fine. So height actually. So I know height. The only problem with this thing is the only problem with this is actually, we don't understand. We know what is this expecting. We can understand by reading it. You did some sort of research very well. You have gone through some YouTube videos or Udemy videos. You finished like 2 or 3 courses from Udemy also. I can tell you this very, there's a confidential thing, but still I can say most of my students are Udemy users. Seriously, they've gone through already, but no luck because they don't teach a concepts. They teach a scripts. If you learn a script, you will be able to play with only that script, not the concept. Understand? If you have seen how to build a bridge in just 1 minute, or 2 minutes, or 2 hours, or 3 hours, alas, you can do the same thing. In the interview, if they asked you to create a tunnel, no, you can't because you practiced a bridge only. Is it clear? But what if exactly to create a bridge, what are the things are required? Root concepts. The root concepts, at least you will finish 80% of the things if you have the root concepts. Understand? So don't be more foolish when you're learning these kind of stuff. Don't waste your time because I was a big fool, seriously. Even though I have invested a lot, my investments always on a wrong track because of someone said this. Again, went and invested on learning the new course, another course. This is the way it went completely. So I don't want to do those mistakes. Seriously, if someone come to me and ask me, I mean, can I go with this? I'll kill you. This is the only answer. Don't do that. It's a time waste process. If someone comes to me and asking me, Rajesh, I want to join this course for some reason, don't invest on it. Better, I'll share you some sort of resources. Go and try with because you have to know where you have to invest every single rupee. Understand? Okay. So here, what it is actually expecting height. So how do I connect? I'm not sure. I know it is expecting height, but how do I connect? On every node there is some sort of hint that we generally don't see that. Actually, I mean, most of the nodes, they are going to give you some hints. Even I don't want to reveal it in this workshop, but it is yes. Okay, here it is showing like when I hover the cursor on this, it says clearly double. What do you mean by double? Then I place it, it's a number. I know what if it is expecting like double, I have to place a number node. So these kind of tips and tricks, thousands of, trust me, you can't even digest the way I'm giving you the inputs. Understand? Oh, okay. 4 meters. And what is this level? And when you hover the cursor on this, it is saying level. Okay. But how to get the level? There are a number of ways again. Levels. I tried this method. I'll pick level 1 and connect this to this. And this is expecting like wall type. Wall type. Pick a wall type. I'll just follow MW 17.5 and connect this to this. Done. So it is expected something like curve, height, level, and wall type. Now, in return, it shows What happened here? What are this? Element IDs of all this walls. Hit escape. The coordination mode. This is a curve and this is the wall and the height of this is unconnected 4 meter and that is MW 17.5. Are you clear everyone? Are you clear everyone? What if I have a lines only but from coming from CAD file? Same process. What if I have, the curves? I want to draw a ducks. Very simple. Ducks dot by C. Duct rectangular by lines. What it is expecting? Same repeated stuff. Nothing else. Because I mean, if you have seen something for the first time, you'll definitely scare. But if you keep on seeing the same stuff by changing the different data, you don't have that scariness. I mean, if you have seen for the ghost for the first time and you felt it's going to harm you, but if it is coming and sitting beside you and it is, pampering you, it is doing anything, it's just observing what you're doing. Next time, if it comes, do you really scare? No. See, I mean, of course, generally they won't do such kind of things. Okay, just a bloody example. Okay, but you will not scare when you see something for the next second time. So even Dynamo is such kind of a thing, bro. Seriously. Okay, it looks like a scary, but if you understand the concepts behind it, very simple. So what it is expecting, lines and curves are nothing but anything. I'll just pick this lines. Oh, duct type. Here it is expecting wall type. Here it is expecting duct type. Okay. For ducts, there must be a mechanical system type, isn't it? Correct? There must be a mechanical system type. So I have to connect the mechanical system type. Same as like this drop down. Okay. And level. See? Same level node. Again, I'll connect this. Width. When you hover the cursor, I mean, of course, it isn't saying anything, but we have to apply some common sense. Width generally in the number format. So I have to connect a number. For what? For the duct. Okay, duct has a width and height. So 400 into 400 or 300 into 300 or something. Am I right? Am I right, guys? Huh?
Yes,
So,
yes,
are, I mean, can I convert the lines into the ducts easily? Same. What if? Trace. Oh, cable tray. Same thing again. Tray by C. Again, same stuff. Where is the cable tray line? Where is the cable tray element? I mean, here there is a problem that this is not asking a width and height. So if you double click on this, it will take you to a different yellow color background. See, yellow interface. Okay, so here you have to adjust the width and height. Here you have to adjust the width and height, what exactly you need. And the base is cable tray dot bylines. Copy it, copy it, and paste it. Simple. See, you can try the same stuff. Lines. Okay. Cable tray type, level, width, height. What's wrong in it? Similar. Huh? Isn't it? Isn't really looks like a scary bro? Nothing. Okay. The only reason I generally suggest once if you're my student, the way I mean, if you're exactly doing the way I'm assigning you the tasks and R&D, no other R&D required. I don't let you do your personal R&D and idiotic R&D. You have to exactly follow me if you really want to become another me. Understand? Okay, if you really want to write such stuff. Okay, very, very simple, Dynamo. I don't want to scare you, and there is no other tutors that I can teach like me. I don't tell all this stuff. Understand? Frankly, but it is true. Okay, because there are no other Dynamo training institutes, and some of them, like exam mass students, exactly they're teaching for 20 hours and they charge something 15, 16,000. Go and if you class, gone. Your time, money, everything will be gone. Understand? Okay. So, so what I'm trying to say is, uh, don't scare it. I mean, if you're learning, if you want to learn something, don't look at with a scary kind of thing. Get relaxed. Okay. So what else we have? Let me explain you the problems with uh this. Just give me a minute. I'll have to show you something. Is this the one which contains 11 principles? Come on, bro. I think it's loading. Hmm. Okay, here the people got confused a lot. Here the people confused a lot. You know, the reason why they are actually failing. So these are the actual reasons, bro. The concept is like data types. The first one is the data types. Guys, please try to understand this very clearly. Data types. It means what is the node exactly asking for. If I want to play with some node, when you hover the cursor on this, it's going to show you some set of data types. Here, this is a data type. Here it is another data type. When you hover the cursor on this, the curve is a data type. Double is a data type. Level is a data type. Wall type is a data type. So if you know what it is exactly asking for, you can easily connect. And getting these things are very, very simple again. Okay. So first thing. And second one is anatomy of node. Anatomy in the sense, generally I mean, the BPC students, they cut and see what is there in the reptile and how it exactly, I mean, if either it's a lizard or a cockroach or something, they'll cut it and, check every organ, how it is actually working. And then, they'll stitch it back. So this kind of a process is called anatomy. What if you are not the owner of this, but you just want to know how it is exactly working? Then only you can connect all this stuff and make this happy, and you can utilize the data what is exactly coming out of this node and finding the connecting node and the entire process, the same repeated process. If you know this anatomy, and it takes almost like 8 hours to explain the whole strategy, 8 to 10 hours. Understand? So just a concept, consider if it is taking like 8 to 10 hours, how long it will take to explain all this stuff. This is a very outdated one, by the way. Okay, so node finding. If you are, uh, I don't know, like how do you exactly, find the nodes? I mean, if you're very new, I know how it exactly. Very, very stupid because I mean, whenever I've gone through a YouTube video, but when I'm trying to create the same, complete senses will be lost. Seriously. Okay. So, and especially when it comes to the node finding, you know, here if you have noticed, there are two different areas. From dictionary, here it written as library. From dictionary to units, this is a different part actually. This is a different part. From add-ons, from add-ons, all this, all these are external stuff. We have to install it. We need those. Okay, we need those. Yesterday I've shown around like 2380 packages are ready to use. 2380 packages are ready to use and they are free completely. You don't need to pay a single rupee. Understand? Okay, but Autodesk has a plan to convert this Dynamo into a paid application. If they changed it to paid, you can't even afford it. If you really want to learn, you have to pay the training fees and you have to, get that application as well. You have to pay for your own application for your machine. Consider how expensive it is going to be. So learn when it was free. Otherwise, our money waste. And you have to be stopped over there. No career growth on it. We have to see someone's growth. Simple. Okay. So I'm not scaring you. It's a fact actually. Okay. So these add-ons are very, very important. And there are 2380. But if you notice, there are only some maximum 50 to 60 add-ons are installed. What about the rest of those? Apply some common sense again. Not all the add-ons are going to help you. If you install a wrong add-on, I mean a package, some kind of malware attacks would happen. Understand? Malware attacks would definitely happen. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay, so what exactly? Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. I have to send. It's a client call actually. Done. I'm so sorry. Okay, so what are we discussing about? So if you install any wrong packages, it may, bring you some sort of a malware along with it. So without a tutor instructions and without checking the health of a package, don't install any sort of packages. Very, very danger. Okay, so if you don't have this particular packages, you can't able to do anything. Seriously, because I mean, if I say this node is actually coming from MEP over package, then this node is coming from MEP over only. If you don't have MEP over package, you can't convert the lines into the ducts or trays. And there are no any other packages which exactly does the same stuff. Understand? If you don't have those, no, there is no other option. You have to sit and write your own scripts by yourself. Understand? So this is the way it is. Revit API is the next option. If you can't find something in the Dynamo, then you have to sit and write the code. It is called level 2. Level 2 is extension of level 1. Level 3 is not extension of level 1 and level 2. It is completely different set of stuff. Okay, I'm not sure whether you are here or not. You I had a very lengthy conversation with you on WhatsApp. Level 3 is completely different, brother. Okay. So documentation browser. I mean, there are a number of first you have to understand what the Dynamo is exactly works. 97908490. Okay, cool. So no, node behaviors. Our nodes are going to behave like different ways. For example, I just want to point out by coordinates. I know something. Point out by coordinates. See, when I place this, it is actually placing the point. See, when I just click on it, it's showing like a UCS. It means the point is actually representing this. And I didn't connect anything to this. But still how it is actually, taking it. Because this node behaves on its own, since I've already told it very clearly, please do follow some instructions which is already given you internally. So if you have seen this kind of looks like a wireless mouse pin connectors. I mean, it's just like an existing data. Okay, what if I right click and say don't use the default value? There will be no point. Okay, and here it shows like a red. And what if I know it is expecting a number. So when I connect a number 10 to this, the X value, see, I can see a point here. Okay, I know that is expecting a number, but what if I write something, number only, 10 to this. See, it's giving you the warning. Why? And it clearly says that point out by coordinates is expecting some input times. కింద ఉన్నాయి డబుల్ ఫైవ్ అంతే. But was called with int, string, and double. It was called with string, int, string, and double. Okay, you have connected the number is a integer, but I'm expecting like a double, int, string, and double. Okay, do you remember like in childhood we used to play a you know game called Flames actually. So we have to pay like play like that. Misspelled. Okay, cross it. So this is double and this is integer not matching. Double string not matching. Double matching. So there is a problem with it. They are expecting these two, but there is a problem with these two. So it's very detailed. I mean the warnings will be more detailed. The errors sometimes are not detailed, but these are called behaviors. Okay, what if like Rajesh I connected exactly 10 and 10, but still why I'm not able to see something a point on it. So there are different. For example, I can say, I mean, if I ask you, what if I have placed, some elements last night? I mean, I've set for almost like 3-4 hours and placed some elements. But after, I mean, in the morning when I reopen the same model, I couldn't see those in the floor plan. What could be the reason? Come on, I can see that in 3D, but not able to see that in floor plan. What could be the reason? Come on, I'm asking everyone. Come on, don't sit quiet.
Visibility graphics,
Very good.
something.
Come on, every answer. Visibility graphics. What else? What
Maybe
else?
you forgot to save that.
No, it's saved. It's there in the 3D, but not in 2D.
Oh,
What could be the reason? Work sense?
view range,
View range? What else? Filters? What else? Plan regions? Anything else? Come on. View templates? Anything else? Like whatever the reasons. Okay. So this could be not only one problem, it has multiple. So how do we exactly understand all this? Even when you're playing with the Dynamo, there must be an alternative problem if one isn't there. Understand, if there is it's not a problem with one thing, then you have to be act more smart. What is the actual problem? So find out, okay, this could be the second reason, this could be the third reason, this could be the fourth reason. You have to understand all those. Is it clear? Possible reasons. Clear, everyone? Now, what else we have? Node states. The way we play with the nodes, they have different states, not like AP, Telangana. They have a different states actually. The way, I mean, we have to understand at what state it is. So is that exactly in a good state of accepting all this data? Such kind of, okay. So dot notation in the sense. Hmm, uh, so dot notation in the sense, uh, the way we are exactly playing with. Okay, for example, let me show you what do you mean by dot notation in live. Um, Category dot. See, I'm using dot. Okay, and by name. So I just want this ducks to be. Now it's giving me the ducks. Okay, let me store it somewhere in the category. Okay, element chorus dot of category dot, I'm an off category cat. Now what it is exactly doing, it's giving me all the 724 ducks in the model. All the 724 ducks in the model. And I would like to store it in the ducks variable. Okay, now I am asking, I have a ducks actually. I have a ducks dot, or else I want to play with, you know, Revit dot elements dot element dot. See, when I started, typing it, it is actually trying to understand what the user is actually searching for. Get parameter value by name. The first option exactly. Okay. When I open the bracket, it is again asking me, it's giving me the hint. In the brackets, here in the brackets, it is expecting an element and parameter name. So where are the elements I have? Ducks, ducks, and comma, and it is expecting parameter name. What if I'm asking for, I need a length parameter? It's going to give you all the length information. So this process is called dot actually. This process is called dot. I can do the same thing with the help of Dynamo also. So this one we have a 10 hours course, design scripting. So in the course as explained yesterday, like Dynamo, geometry, I'm going to show you some examples of geometry as well, how it's going to be. So Dynamo, geometry, design scripting, and prompt engineering. Very, very important. Initially, when I started this training in 2019, there was no geometry, there was no design scripting, there was no prompt engineering. Seriously, from the 2026 batch, all the three additional packages are going to be into another package. So you have to pay 10,000 additionally to this. So the course fees is going to be like a 35K. That's the reason. Okay, I mean, if you just need a Dynamo, 25,000. But if you need all the three, then 35. So that is how the training was again completely changed. Is it clear? Okay. So this is the only batch we are offering all the four courses and for 25,000. Understand? Okay. So the design scripting. Now, what if Rajesh? Can I get a logic? Can I apply a logic here? What logic? What if I want to get all the bigger ducks in the model? As yesterday I've shown something. I'll take the same example. What if it's greater than 5 meter? I mean, it has to check with 3.4 meter, 2.72 meter, 0.96 meter, 0.15 meter, 2.68 meter. No, I want you to check with the ducks which are bigger than actually 10 meter. 10 meter. Okay. So what it is saying? No, 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 no. Somewhere, do we have any true? Okay. If I mean, if there are 724, I'm not an idiot to sit and check how many are there exactly. Count true. When I connect this to this, it will help me. Oh, there are 18 ducts actually. 18 trues are there. Okay, what should I do with those then? Get me those ducks if it is a true. I mean, if not, make it null better. So now it's going to show me all of them are like, see, It's going to get me 644 is a true element and 660 is a true element. What if I just want to clear everything? I would like to use again the dot notation concept. dscore dot list dot clean, open the bracket, comma, false. You're going to write all this stuff. See 18 elements. 18 elements. Very simple. See, simply I got it without using the Dynamo nodes. I simply got the same. What if I want to pick all those stuff? Very simple. Select and Revit again. Select and Revit. Something like connect this to this. If I go and check in somewhere, see it shows like 18 elements got selected. What if I just simply click on selection box? I see those. Huh. What if I simply connect to this? So there's 18 HI. I can see these are the only ducks we have. So for these ducks, I just want to split it into the two parts or three parts based on, or else I just want to place the wall, the duck supports. If it is like about 7 meter, I mean exactly 3.5, 3.5, or else like 4.5, 4.5. This is the way I just have to play something. Okay. So these kind of a things we can done with, and this is what called the dot notation is. And it is not at all completely uh, this thing. I'll just show you some dummy example. Archilab core date times. See, if I want to access this Archilab dot core dot date times dot from Unix time, that's it. That is what dot notation. Okay, so there are I mean, it's just I'm just explaining you for to make you understand. It is simple the way it right, but the same concept has to be explained for almost like 6 hours. It means just try to understand how depth I'm actually teaching into. Okay, custom node. You can create your own custom nodes for no reason. For example, I just want to get, I want to convert this into the custom node. Very simple. If I want to convert this entire thing into a custom node, how do I do that? How do I do that? Control C, file. In matter of just a minute, not even a minute, I can create myself another set of node like this. Hmm. Seriously, just file, new, see custom node. So get um ducks for duck supports something. So I mean, it's up to you the way you know. I want to get all the ducks bigger than 7 meter as per my company standards to place the duck supports. Okay, fine. So we have created one MEP meal. In MEP meal, so in MEP meal, I can write something like um, this is related to the mechanical, no? Mechanical dot. I'm playing with the ducks. So ducks, simple. And when I just click on save, here, paste it, paste it. Simple. Okay, so category dot by name, ducks, element queries of category. Done, done, done. All this done. Simple. Guys, are you clear? Guys, are you clear? Huh?
Okay.
Are you clear? Now, let me save this. Now I have to show this as an output. Output node, and I want you to bring something. ducks. Let me save this. That's it. And it's going to save somewhere in the default location, colors. Not even just a minute. In which package it is? MEP meal. In a MEP meal, see, in the mechanical, in the ducks, get ducks from the duck supports. It was created and it's giving you the 18 ducks directly. How long it took to create your own custom nodes? If you join a company from the day one, the companies will expect these kind of things to be done in their company for the standards. Understand? Okay. So and they're not even tough to create. It's very simple. I mean, if you have a working script, you just create it using some references. So I generally don't encourage any of my students to go through with watching the YouTube videos and all do thing. When it was in my training for the in the 45 days of training, I generally don't encourage anyone to sit and do all this seriously. Okay, but it generally happens after the training, and you, I mean, that too, that is for the logic. But mostly, I do suggest everyone to go with uh, a GPT process. Okay, Uh, I'm going to show you now. Okay, well, so guys, are you clear? Are you clear?
Yes.
Are you clear what I'm
Yes.
actually trying to explain? Okay, I hope at least you'll be able to understand list management. 7 more minutes. List management. List management is nothing but we are not going to play with a one single element all time. For practice, we'll be playing with only one single element. But at the time of we are actually at the time of we are playing with in a live project, there will be more than single element. There'll be more than single element. So I want you to understand the list management, string management, element management. So all these are a part of you know the Dynamo R&D. Understand? I'll give you more than all this. Okay. So then what else? Leasing strategies. The one and only, the biggest villain in our entire training. Generally, obviously, we have villains everywhere. I mean, if something which looks really scary, consider he's a villain. But even though a concept which makes more confusing is is the lacing. So lacing isn't a small stuff. I mean, what it is exactly? It's you're trying to play with the 10 elements, but it is going to bring all the 1,000 elements. You are ar- you are specifically asking for 10 elements only, but it's going to execute with all the rest of the 990 elements. Understand? Now, the second scenario, you're trying to play with 1,000 elements, but it is going to bring only 10 elements. It will not allow you to play with the rest of the 990. Why? Even though you keep on executing, running, still it will play with the 10 or 11 or 12, but it won't allow you to go with, execute the same task on 1,000 elements. So you have to understand why and where there is a problem. All our core concepts, bro. Without no reason, something won't work as, won't act weird. There must be a logic behind every single action. I mean, you have to understand how to make it accurately. I mean, it has to be worked for you. Okay. So, leasing strategies and the filtering concept. Guys, again, the same thing I'm saying. Like, if you, I mean, you are going to play with your live projects. I have faced many times. There were many blames come. Seriously. Okay. I mean, why did you do this? So, something went wrong with your script. Definitely, they come. So to avoid it, I mean, if you're off-minded or else not at all like zero-minded and you're still executing the script which is available online and you just downloaded it, there is a place. Generally, I do teaching in my training forum dot Dynamo forum. Ache, what happened to you? Dynamo forum. Okay, forum.dynamobim.com. So here, for every single question you're asking, there will be a solution. Most of you didn't know that. Unnecessarily, you're wasting your time on YouTube, and you will find immediately in the YouTube links. Okay, maybe there is a guy. I mean, this guy would put some scripts for to download. Stop looking for. For example, if I just want to convert a lines to the cat, ducks, lines to ducks. Simple, hit enter and just click on more. See, there is one I just seen now. Line to duct. Put link in new tab. See, I was trying to make Dynamo to convert lines to duct. It's working perfectly for the first time. It means the script is working. It means the script is working. If I change the duct size to create a new duct, size of previously created duct will also change. So that you have to do R&D. But you find a divine file here, just click on it and that will be downloaded. Simple. Why do you have to wait for? Same, everything most of. And this question was asked in 2019, 18. Understand? And you can, I mean, in case if it works or not, I'm not sure. If it opens or not, I mean, how to open it? Version issue in 2018 and you are using 2025. 7 years, almost like, not sure whether it works or not. So how do you make it open? So these all are like a tips and the tricks, bro. I'm going to teach you everything, every single damn thing. So we must have to pick a tutor based on the way he's exactly trying to communicate, whether he's going to respond even after 5 years. If you text me, Rajesh, I have a problem, I'll be available. Understand? So I don't see that like once I teach you this the training and you gone. I don't do this kind of stupid thing. I want you to see in the level 2. After 6 months, 8 months, you started getting my calls. My clients are looking for, and in personal, you will. I mean, have you noticed that I don't post generally in a WhatsApp groups? Last 2 months, I was very very active sharing the Dynamo posts because I have enough candidates. I have enough candidates and I placed almost everyone, and I was quite busy and I don't have a time to talk to this the main people, so I started posting on our WhatsApp groups. If I'm completely out of this, then again I started I don't let the I mean, if I've seen a post on LinkedIn, after 1 hour 2 hours it won't be there, because I directly communicate them with and send your profiles to them. I have this Pawan Kumar, I have this Wahid, I have this Yashwant, I have this Anil. So come on, he did like 50 scripts in just matter of 2 3 months. So he's a potential candidate, and I've gone through your company profile, what you're exactly looking for. Even I'm sure I know what kind of a projects that you are working on. So this guy is a perfect guy for your stuff. Understand? So this is the way we communicate with the direct person, and I have very very huge connections, frankly, because I have total 14 plus. With this March, it's going to be 15. So in this 15 years of experience, I was different kind of a person who is into the mostly into the BD, mostly into the BD. So you just try to understand how good I'm at placing you in the best positions. Okay, so filtering. So you have to understand what kind of elements to be filtered, and exactly you should not disturb any other element, any other single element from your you know eyes. Understand? Okay. Sorting and grouping, same stuff. Sorting in an order, grouping with I've shown you yesterday, grouping and filtering, all this stuff. Okay, and finally there are more actually, but I have to list out only few where there are real problems with your learning, your practice and all this. So design scripting, but it is a next level, bro. Trust me, there are no. I don't. I promise you, you will not get a single video on YouTube on design scripting. Learn design scripting and start learning Python. You don't need, you say, I don't need a tutor for Python. Seriously. But for API, you definitely need again. The way the design scripting is the base of Python. I can delete this, 10 hours course and I can save my time. But I don't do that. If it's something helping my students,
Bro,
I love to keep on adding the content. Clear? Yes.
excuse
Someone
me.
have a question. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry for the interruption. Can you please explain what is design scripting simply?
The one I've showed here, no, the code, bro. The code. This is called design scripting actually.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, this is not Python actually. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
This is not Python. This is not C. This is not C sharp. Nothing. So this is
Mm.
not C plus plus. It's a completely dedicatedly, designed for Revit and Dynamo. Okay, why they're not idiots to develop this kind of a stuff, right? You must utilize it clearly. Correct? So first, I want you to be friendly with the design scripting, and then I do suggest you to learn Python. But I've seen some set of courses they are offering, the direct Python without even the basics. I don't want to reveal their, this stuff, but they're very stupid. I really, I'm not criticizing them, but it's not the correct way of delivering some content because they're investing some money. You're investing your not only money, you're investing your time. So that should be very, very, time is more valuable than money. So, don't invest in the wrong areas. Okay, clear? Think about it because our future is completely into this automation. Okay, so now design scripting and what else we have? ChatGPT, bro. Actually, ChatGPT. Why did I introduce this GPT? Um, before I started, I did my AI engineering from a reputed university for almost like invested 3.75 lakhs. That actually leads to develop my own website called Vimera GPT. This is especially for our students, not for selling. If I really wish to sell only for my student. Oh, is it gone, bro? No, but why? Okay, anyways, sign in with Google. Uh, ask Chr Kumar. So this is the entire, Bimera is a company name and it is actually Team GPT. I mean, you can see the entire history of the students who've been joined and played here. So you'll find a lot of solutions here itself. Lot of solutions here itself. Okay. So now what is the actual content and what is the use of this application is uh, questioning, bro. I mean, uh, for example, I do share you something with. I'm a book lover actually. If I see something, I love to purchase. Okay, so later, I mean, there was an existing GPT cheat sheet. I just changed to the BIM GPT and used exactly the same kind of thing. Okay,
Hello,
just cloned copy.
hello.
Yes, Joydeep, tell me. Hello, you're testing mic or what? Joydeep, you're again on mute.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm testing my mic.
Okay, fine.
Okay, sorry, sorry.
No, no worries, no worries. Okay,
Is
so
this
there
is
are
only for available for students enrolled, huh?
only for students. not for
I mean,
external selling or something.
you just said that we need to sign in with Google. So whatever we have given the ID when we are going, like we are enrolling, the same ID we need to use it, right?
Exactly. Same thing. Whatever you're
Oh,
exactly playing with. So the same email has to be carried over till for all the access. Okay, fine. We'll discuss that later.
okay.
So we have to tell that very clearly. Revit Dynamo expert, Revit API with Python developer. So this is the actual way you have to ask a GPT. Not only ChatGPT or not only Midjourney, not only like Gemini AI, not only Copilot, not only this. Okay, all GPTs work on the same set of style. So I have brought that, some set of styles into this with the actual LLM models. We called as an LLM in the sense large language models. So there are medium language models as well, MLMs. There are small language models as well, SLMs. Actually, there are no terms like that. For your understanding, I'm saying. So whenever you're asking something, you will you will not get the actual information from the LLM, but you have to get the actual information from the LLMs only. But you can't reach it because you will not exactly follow the thumb rules. Whenever you start implementing the thumb rules, then all the SLMs will move aside and you will directly pick. It's like, there is a box here, bro. Treasure is here. So this is the exact, like, consider, 1 kg of gold. This is 1 gram, 1 gram, 1 gram, 10 grams here, 1 gram, 1 gram, 10 grams here. So when by the way you are asking, the way you are reaching, I mean, your prompt will not let you allow up to here. No, you will get some information here itself, or else you'll get some information here itself, or here itself, where you will get, and you will get somewhere, 1 gram gold, not 1 kg gold. Understand? Or else if you are exactly asking the way, even though you will get an MLMs, maximum 10 gram gold. Is it clear? So this is called LLMs. So if you're asking something, your question directly take you to this particular box. So I understood, especially to teach this concept, to introduce this concept into my training. I learned that seriously. Clear, bro? Okay. So I'm going to give you the powerful prompts which will help you to write the same, to directly get the information from uh, exact GPT. Is it clear? Okay. So as I'm saying, like, Revit Dynamo expert, act as a Revit Dynamo expert. So here on the top of it, you see something like role. So we called as a rats, 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 the Buddha Buddha rats, small rats. We have to eliminate those by how? Assigning a role, A for action, T for tone, S for style. Simple. RATS, rats. So if you can eliminate those rats, the treasure is yours. Is it clear? Is it clear? So that's what. Okay. So this is a exact thumb rule, the first rule. And again, there is another thumb rule here. It is called COT. We call it as a chain of thoughts. The prompt, exactly what we are following, they're not the correct prompts. They're not the correct questions. For example, if I want to ask the same thing, I want I want you to get the ducks which are bigger than 7 meter in length. Is it clear? Is this clear? Correct? I wanted to get all the ducks
Yes.
which are bigger than 7 meters in length. I mean, if you really wants to ask GPT, this is the way you supposed to write. This is the way you write generally. Not supposed to. This is the way you write exactly. Am I right? Or you will write it in more specific. No, right? So maximum, this is the way. So what if I want to write? I mean, if I'm a expert, yeah, expert. So how did I exactly write this? It's very simple. So first, this concept is called COT. COT in AI. What is a COT? Let me show you first. Chain of thought prompts. Explain with examples. Show more. You can least to most, and it is actually expecting the blocks. So, chain of thought, a prompt engineering technique that guides a large language models to break down complex problems into a series of logical or intermediate steps before reaching a final answer. So what I have to do I mean, it's called, step by step reasoning. Step by step reasoning. Okay, what do you mean by exactly? You can say that human like problem solving. Okay, I'll just show you directly what it is. First, okay, get all the ducks from the model. First stuff. I mean, if you don't tell all this, it will follow its own style. We should not allow a GPT to do it in its own style. Never. Understand? Anyways, we can't control our vibes. At least, why don't we, control a, GPT? We can. So hold it. Okay. So first one is like get all the ducks from the model. So second thing is once you get all the ducks, the ducks from the Revit model, then get the length of all the ducks. Am I right? Correct? Am I right, guys?
Yeah.
Clear? Now, what is the third one? Come on, what could be the third one? Tell me. What is the third step?
Filter the ducts which are in above 7 meter in length.
Huh. So, filter ducts which are about 7 meters in length. Okay. Then what to do? Anything else? Delete those or or color those. Color those ducts into red. Are you okay? Are you okay? So this is the task I'm supposed to do. Now, this is the second thumb rule actually. This is going to be the second thumb rule. You can write here second thumb rule. Okay, or else, yeah, you can ignore this actually. So instructions. The next one is like an instructions. I'll just copy something. So I have to write something. I'm a beginner in Dynamo. I want you to explain to write the code in step-by-step processor. Don't forget to ask this anytime. Okay, and list out all the nodes first, which I supposed to place on the canvas. Let me write it in the beginning. I'm list out all the nodes first because I have to check because it's a complaint from most of the users. If I ask GPT, it will give you some set of idiotic nodes that I couldn't find, on in Dynamo. Seriously not. But it is trying to give you hints what to search for, what not exactly to search for. We guys don't apply our, user brain because we don't love to read and we don't understand what it is exactly, explaining. Okay, I have bought recently a machine which is a printer worth of around 1.1 lakh. Okay, and I was not there at office. I was out of station, and I asked my team to go and assemble it and use it. It's been there for almost like 15 days until unless I'm back, and within 20 minutes I fixed it. What is the reason? Almost like 3 4 people wasted their time for almost like 2 days understanding it because they're not capable to read a proper set of document in a way which is exactly written. What if I exactly explained the same stuff and did it and just fixed it in just 20 minutes? Why? So you should be, I mean, even though sometimes we have a quality content, if you don't know how to exactly use it, seriously, it is useless. Understand? Okay. So I want you to explain this, what I'm exactly telling all this. So list out all the notes first. First, it has to return everything, write everything. Okay, which is supposed to place on the canvas to finish the script. Okay, first I'll check. In case if I couldn't found, I'll explain you the concepts in our training. Um, like you know, what if GPT has shown something? GPT has shown something, but if it, I mean, it was that kind of nodes were not there, then very simple, we have to filter this. I mean, we just have to get it. What do you mean by what I'm exactly saying about to say? Huh. So how do you exactly utilize it? Okay, fine. So how do I replace those? So I wanted to explain the from and to connections. From where the node is supposed to come, and to which node it's supposed to go, and from where it is exactly coming from. So can you please explain from and to connections to connect the nodes? And don't miss any single instructions, because since you are a beginner, you don't love to miss any instructions, even though you missed something. Okay, so delete. Hmm, I can delete this. So use very basic native English, because I mean the GPT, it uses its own English. Sometimes we can't even understand that. So we have to tell that very clearly. Use the English like my what my tutor exactly uses. So half of English. Okay, so you can say that even. Okay,
Excuse me.
sorry. Okay, so let me copy this. I just copy this and paste it here, and see, I didn't add anything on the top of it. It was not there anything, but it has created one, the thumb rule, act as a Revit Dynamo expert, generate generate the below exercise in professional tone with technical and detailed style. So why, I mean, what kind of a styles tones has to be used for? I'll explain in the training. Okay. So when I just click on send button, it started thinking and give you the exact nodes which you exactly need it, and the process of it. Simple. Okay. Let it execute. I'm gonna show you in just a few minutes. Bro, from the day one till the day seven, it's very simple. You will realize that Dynamo is super easy. So whenever you come out of that fear, you will start loving, playing with Dynamo. From the third day, you will start writing your scripts. Seriously, seriously. I have given almost like 200. Uh, we called as a mini tasks. We called as a mini task, not exactly task. I mean, if it is related to the content, they're called mini tasks. Okay, so I mean, I've given almost like 200 mini tasks. Every student was done. Every student was done. Okay, I mean, if I would like to show something, uh, where is this Excel? October batch. Come on, minimize this. So this is the count of level one users, like almost like 54 candidates were enrolled for October batch. I mean the one which is ongoing. So we have that kind of candidates. Okay, I mean in every batch, Even I'm, planning this batch with a very bigger number, because that vibes has to be there. Yeah, sometimes it may delay, but the way, if you have more people on board, the way they are asking questions, you don't love to, and have this content, have this training conversations. You love to be in the Q&A. You'll never miss. So far, no students miss, like to miss this Q&A session. If they miss the live sessions, but still they never miss a Q&A, because you learn lot of things from in the Q&A only. Okay, so I think it's generated. Let's see. Categories. Categories. Very good. Categories. Okay. All elements of category. Controls. I'm just checking, do we have all the set of nodes or not? Okay. All elements of category. Very good. Element dot get parameter value by name. I have fed the exact correct inputs. It's supposed to be used. I mean, when I started typing this, it's giving me get parameter value by name. Get parameter value by name. There are multiple. The multiple get parameter value by name. Set parameter value by name. Okay. So which node exactly to be used? I'll explain in the training. Okay. Filter by Boolean mask. Copy and paste. Filter by Boolean mask. And number node. A number node. Okay. And which is greater than. Ah, greater than in the sense, people finding it for, greater than. But only the person who is having a real knowledge, they'll use this greater than symbol. Otherwise, we keep on finding where there is a stupid chat GPT. It will not, I'm not able to find this greater than. Simple. This is the way it is exactly. Okay. Everywhere. I mean, not only the resources, you should have that basic knowledge, what it is exactly, asking for. So color dot by ARGB. For what? For coloring. Okay. Override color in view. See, I got all the set of nodes. Did I face any issues? Come on, did I face any issues?
No.
Simple. So it's very simple. Now let's start reading. Now let's start reading. It is asking for get all the text from the model. Why it is exactly here? Step one, because we ask the same thing here. Get all the text from the model. First, it will explain you how to get it. And then get the length of all the text. Then get the length of all the text. So then the third one is filter the text which is are above 7 meter in length. Say the same and color those into the red. So this is the way it is exactly. Is it clear, bro? So that is the reason. I mean, if you added like 5, 6, 7, it will exactly follow your instructions and do and help you with all the set of nodes. Now, node categories, okay, purpose selects the category of elements in Revit to Revit categories. So from Revit categories, I mean, if I would like to get the ducks only, ducks and input categories in the all elements of category node. Okay, so node all elements of done. So output of categories node category, the elements input to the element node get parameter value by name node. Okay, to this and get the length of all the decks. It is expecting, from fetches the value of the specified parameter for elements from one. Connect the first element get parameter value by name node element from all from all elements of category elements, and what it is actually asking for output parameter. So whenever you started writing parameter name, that is length. So it isn't clearly telling anything here, but we have to write it in this block. Since it is not even written clearly, but you have to apply some common sense. You can't completely leave it to, the things. Same stuff. Output. Let's see output. Okay. Then filter the ducts which are above 7 meters in length. Purpose. What is the purpose? It's the threshold length, 7 meters in this case. So enter the number 7. Where in 7? And use greater than symbol. Purpose. Compare duct lengths to the threshold. Okay. So to this and to this, you should know like how to connect even. Of course, it is expecting, but I have to show you some more examples. So I'm making faster, explaining it faster. So greater than and filter by Boolean mask. What is the purpose of this? Segregates the duct based on the Boolean condition. So this is called a Boolean condition. How come? It's giving Boolean values, true or false values. So now input list from output elements, input list from the output elements and of all the elements of category, of all elements of category. Okay, perfect. So now it has given me some set of elements. So it has two outputs actually, one in list and second one is out list. What do you mean by in list? When I hover the cursor on this, it is explaining items whose mask index is true value. Okay, the true elements came out, mask false values what came out. Okay, what should I do with now? Not set parameter, huh? Uh-huh. Color RGB. Do you have the color? Actually not required. It is asking for element.override in view. Okay. And elements to connect this to this and set a value to red color, right? So A equal to 255. I mean alpha 255. Connect this to this. And red also 255. And green is 0 and blue is 0. 0, 0 and 0. Then it's going to give you a color red. When I connect this, all those elements, there are total 32 elements. Now they are in red color. Guys, do you see that? What if I change this to the blue? I would love to change this to the green and this to this. I'll go and check. Now they are at green color. Guys, are you clear? Are you clear? So
Yes, sir.
we can simply follow the instructions, what it is giving me. Nothing. But of course, it will take a lot of time. I'll explain the same concept for 2 hours. So the same content cannot be explained in just like 10-15 minutes. Okay, I hope you understand. Because what is the exact prompt engineering, LLM models, how it exactly works. I'll show some AI examples and all those stuff. Clear? Good. So uh, trust me on one thing. I mean, if you just go and read our Bimera Bangalore reviews, you'll come to know how it is exactly, the standards, the way we teach. Actually, it was like 340 something. I'm not sure. I mean, well, actually transferring all these reviews into our Vizag, Vizag location, some reviews are gone missing. So you just go and read all this, how it exactly really works. Trust me. Okay, you'll come to know. Come on, clear. So any other questions? It's showing up as Mad Plaza. Guys, are you clear?
Yes.
It's showing it's old one. I have to see once. Okay, clear. So Dynamo is very simple tool, bro, and the training is going to be started in a week time. Okay, if you are really interested, uh, trust me. I'm not like other tutors because I'm not sure. Like, do you? I mean, if you had any bad experience earlier, I had very bad experiences with my tutors mostly, but still I love them. Okay, because I've learned many things like how a tutor not supposed to be. Understand? Okay, so that is the way I love them, and that's why I love them seriously. Okay, well, any other questions, bro? Any other questions? Okay, if you're interested, you're there in WhatsApp groups already, or else this is my business number, 8367090636. It's my business number, 670900636. Yes, so you can text me. Okay, wait. Oh, you guys texted. Today I'm in France, so I have an issue with the mobile network. Pulak. Ah, okay, fine. I'll try to share this because not only some since Sunday is a bad day, bro. Frankly, like we can't conduct all this. I know I expected this content. How is the Bimera different than native GPT? It is the same thing, Sentimus. There is no difference actually. I mean, why did we develop this? Chat GPT itself, like you can play alone, but here you can see what the other people exactly like you, the BIM people, are playing along with you. Is it clear? There is no other difference. Okay,
Yeah,
and last time, and when ChatGPT was very new, the way they offer the prices are very expensive. Okay, so I have to find a solution for this, and I invested my personal amount to develop this application. But I'll never convert this. I mean, whenever the ChatGPT is released like 4,000 words per day, then I stop selling it because you're already investing some X amount on the training. It should not be a burden for anyone. Understand? So that reason. And now ChatGPT is offering a Go plan. I mean, for 1 year. I mean, actually, there is a process, tricky process. You have to do it. Okay. So that is like that is actually sharing with only our students. But uh, I was planning like why not? Why only my students? Let everyone enjoy it. Mostly by tomorrow, you will get it on our WhatsApp groups. Avail that. Clear, brother? Don't
sure.
unnecessarily don't waste your money. I mean, it's very simple. First, you have to sign up and make the payment. I mean, it will ask you to set it as an auto pay. Auto pay. And once you have signed auto pay is enabled, then come back and delete it. Auto pay. I'll explain everything in a video, short video. So follow exactly the process. You're going to be like a Chat GPT Go user. Enjoy it. Huh? Clear, no? So started playing with all this. Clear, everyone? Offline, no, bro. Actually, because the people are joining from multiple locations. There are most of the people from Middle East, and there are from US as well. So they have to wake up. They have to wake up in the mid of their sleep. Understand? So no, there are no offline trainings happening except Revit. Clear? Clear, Pawan? I think you are from Vizag, huh? Mm,
Yes, yes.
mm.
No,
Okay.
I think I'm from Pedapuram.
Uh,
I'm job in BIM, cloud technologies
mm,
from Vizag.
mm. Okay.
Mm.
I hope you know Venkat Yadav, Club. No?
I'm trying. I'm recently training, joining in November first date.
Ah, okay, fine then. I hope you may not know that. Okay, fine. Any other questions, anyone? How to use scan to BIM? It's very simple again, bro. Like how you exactly play with the points too, but it is not simple. Scan to BIM isn't. It is not at all simple stuff. Partially, I can say it can be done with the help of Dynamo and some packages with the help of packages. Okay, cool. Any other questions, anyone? Any other questions, guys, brothers?
No.
Okay, good. So good to see you and really appreciate your, time and efforts. You can live and enjoy with your family and friends, but still you did spend some almost like 1.5 or 2 hours. You know, you put your efforts on your career. I hope this session isn't uh this 1.5 or 2 hours isn't wasted, isn't it? Did you learn something productive?
Yeah,
Did you
bro.
learn something productive?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh? So good. Okay. Perfect. So shall I take a leave then? Or do you have any questions?
Hi Rajesh, this is Patra here.
Who is this?
Patra speaking.
Padro. Tell me, Padro.
Actual, I just gone through. I didn't ask any questions. Just I gone through all your from yesterday and today.
Hmm.
So actually, I'm working as a architecture domain, complete architecture. Okay, so I'm a BIM manager working architecture domain. So automations, I'm just looking for automations. I try to find. So some of the your student they already completed from there. I think you might have known Santosh Chavan, right? You heard
Long
this?
back.
Yeah,
He's
long
a
back. Yeah.
long back. Yes.
Yeah, so through when he started joining that time, he told me. Then I didn't get time to join. I mean, join. So
Hmm.
now I got chance to join. But my question here, I have few questions like, so architecture domain, whatever automation going to be used in future. So that will be helpful for me. I want to join the course, right? That is one thing I am looking for.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that is one.
Actually,
And yeah,
hmm.
tell me please.
Come on, continue. You first finish
So
your.
how I'm going to use for architectural things because I'm working BIM manager and BIM coordinator point of view.
Hmm.
So I'm working in Bangalore. So that is
Hmm.
one thing. Second thing, like fee structure, whatever fee structure you are telling that level one, two, three. So all three need to be pay at a time and total. What is the cost? Will call all three.
No, no. Don't look at level 3 for now. Okay.
Okay.
I generally don't suggest anyone. Frankly, the reason I have tried
Mm-hmm.
almost like 2,500 candidates on Dynamo, just
Okay.
Dynamo. But
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to API, consider it is around 1800 plus.
Okay. Okay.
But when it comes to level 3, not even hardly 100, 150. Why?
Okay. That is because of
Uh,
coding things,
Very
coding knowledge.
complicated and it's very expensive as well. And if I started teaching, the level 3, if you don't have an experience on level 2, you will not join from the third day.
Okay. That's true. That's true.
Even if I ask you to come on, take your money, and no, you won't, you don't want. You will not even pick my call also. Understand? So
Yeah.
it is very, very scary language. Okay.
Yeah, that because the programming also see the actually I'm telling frankly because I'm working for quite a long time, but the programming is completely blank.
No, that
Not that,
programming is
yeah.
different. I think you haven't seen my strategies. A person who hates coding, once they are in my sessions, they love coding a lot, but
Okay.
not level 3, level 1 and level 2. Okay.
No,
So
for day-to-day basis, what I feel like one, two is enough for to do this. I think whatever
more than enough.
Dynamo
Yes.
is there, all internally built, so that
Mm,
tricks can be
enough.
understand.
Enough.
Okay, so
Enough.
that what will be one and two cost? How is happening?
Level 1 is actually 25,000. Level
Uh-huh.
2 is actually 35,000.
35. So 25, 35. Yeah.
25,
Okay.
35. Actually, it costs
So.
60. But if you go with
Mhm.
the combo level 1, level 2 at the same time, it'll be
Mhm.
45K.
Okay, both will be 45K. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, that is one. This one because this is because of this is I don't think that how can we take it further because immediately not going to happen also. I'll just understood the concept at least. So that is one way. And these things, whatever Dynamo, is that helpful for us for Navies work culture?
Hmm. Yes. We
Okay.
have a
Okay.
Navis works as well. See, get Navis. I mean, if you have any Navis file, it's going to get everything. So you just have to
Yeah.
connect the particular node and it's going to give you each and every single damn thing from Navis.
Yes, because that is also need to be because I'm doing. I just thought of. I mean, that is as a manager, BIM manager or a coordinator point of view. This is Navis is quite critical nowadays. So I thought of that I can how link that. So this is small thing doubt I had, a small doubt, but this is a once I join, definitely questions, definitely a lot of questions will come. Whatever you teach last 2 days, so this I mean there is a lot of things there. We understood yes, yes, but end of the day, some if ask again question to us means definitely uh, so many things will new for us, right? Completely new only, right?
Yes,
So what I believe, but it's okay. That is a good thought. At least you started give at least direction to startup at least. Yeah. So hope so. I will think that time required for me, and if required, I'll get back to you directly personally.
sure. Thank you.
Yeah.
Great, great. Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Come on. Anyone else?
Uh, Rajesh, Ramu here from
Hmm.
Bangalore.
Hmm.
What might be this duration will take for this level 1 to level 2?
Level 1 takes actually 30 days is more than enough, bro. But I'm sure I'm mentally decided when the new batch is going to start it, these guys are going to harass me. And I'm habituated for everyone's harassments. Okay, so just imagine if the 50, 60 people are harassing at the same time. Can someone handle it? No. Am I right? So, but
Yeah, yeah.
still, so that harassment takes a 15 days again. So
Okay.
total 45 days, only level 1. And after level 1, you'll have a break again. Because I want you to see what happened. I mean, before you learning level 2, you should know why you have to learn the level 2. Because in this between 30 days or 45 days, you will play with the dynamo and you will irritate for definitely for sure. Because as I'm stating, I mean, as per my yesterday statement, dynamo is limited, not unlimited. Okay, if you found the node, then only you can automate it. If you can't find the node, then there is no other option. You have to sit and write. In that, after the training, you will realize what kind of nodes that are not available. So how do you sit and write it? So you will finish almost like 80% of the content and waiting for the 20% of stuff. So this 20% you are learning in level 2. Is it
Okay.
clear?
Okay. Yeah.
So
Okay.
then only to make, I mean, the realization should come from our practice or our experiences. So that for that reason, I'll give you the break. Otherwise, you paid for the combo 45,000 at the same time. I can't. I mean, yesterday the Dynamo was finished. I can't start the AP on the next day. I'm not a such an idiot. You have to wait for at least like 30 days and something. Clear, bro?
Yeah. Clear. And the classes timing will be like on weekends or daily. What time?
Weekdays, Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 10:30.
Only at the night time. Okay.
Night time after your office hours.
8:30 to 9:30. Okay.
No, 10:30. 8:30 to
8:30
10:30.
to 10:30 every Monday to Friday.
2 hours. A web series. Every day a web series.
Okay. Okay. And there won't be any classes on Saturday and Sunday, right?
We have, but it will be Q&A.
Okay. Questions and answers. Okay.
Even students will not allow me. Rajesh, I have 10 questions. I have 6 questions. I have 3 questions. Bro, yes, tomorrow is I mean, this Sunday is my wife's birthday or, my anniversary. Even they won't leave me.
Okay. Okay.
But I definitely need 30 minutes. So the 30 minutes drags to 2 hours, 3 hours, sometimes 4 hours also.
Okay.
I missed many of my memories on
Okay.
especially on that Saturdays and Sundays. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
But
Understood.
still yours is my first priority. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Raj. Yeah. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm, good.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Anyone? Still keep on sit and listening, huh? Jagan? Fasha? Is this Pasha or Fasha?
Sir, about excuse me, sir.
Uh-huh.
Myself, fine. Sir, will there be a written content of this Dynamo or just
Not
like
required.
an explanation?
Actually, written content is not required, bro, because I'll be sharing you the recorded videos. Okay. So you have to write your own notes, but not at the time of I'm explaining. Okay. You just have to come and sit and watch. That's it.
Mm.
Okay. I mean,
And
notes you have to
if
written by yourself. And the way, if you really want to write something, use, mind mapping tools. There are some set of mind mapping tools available in the market. Okay, like just type mind maps. You remember? I mean, you there yesterday?
No, sir. I
Okay,
was
I've
not
shown
having
something like
information
mind
about
mapping.
this.
So these kind of a mind mapping, bro. You know, the best for writing something. Very, very best tool for writing something. I mean, you will understand everything. You'll remember every single damn thing. This is how exactly our our brain, nerves, and the systems works. Understand the barriers and how it exactly works based on this. That's the reason we called as a mind mapping.
Because if
Okay.
you want to,
Mm,
if you want to review again any one topic,
mm.
so for this case, we have to go through the video only.
Video, know the
Mm,
content. Generally, I don't even present any PPTs, bro. That's stupid. I mean, if you ask me something, I'll show live. Why do you need a presentations? Correct. Clear?
no, just but after some time, if we don't regularly go through this, after some long time, if we come again
Generally not
with the same
required.
content.
Generally not required because to be precise, a concept can be taught for 15 minutes, in maximum 15 minutes, but you teach it for like 2 hours. So once I
Okay.
started teaching, it'll directly stored in your the entire PPT will be in your brain itself. Understand? So don't worry. Mm.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Any other questions? You're not leaving and not allowing me to leave. I thought you provide materials like in
Yes.
WhatsApp.
Actually, I am
Materials.
working.
Kalyan, actually, just give me a minute. I thought you provide materials in the sense, if you ask me, Rajesh, I just want to play with some, geometrical kind of a stuff. That material I'm going to share you. If you're asking me like Revit Python shell or something, I'm going to share you with that. Not the Dynamo content, not the Dynamo PPT. Is it clear? Because I don't have a PPT even. Hmm? I used to have a 400 pages PPT, but unfortunately due to some mistake I lost and I don't have a time to do it now because I'm running three different companies. So Bimmer is one of it. So I don't have time to sit and create a same 400 pages PPT. So I'm directly explaining it in live. Okay, clear? Yeah, come on, bro, come on, someone is asking. Come on, someone is asking Wahid or some.
Yes, Mr. Kumar. Actually, I am working as a data. So I am putting the manual data each element. For example, room naming and room number and warranty data. For example, same like a Kubi. So I'm
Hmm.
putting the manual each element data.
Hmm. Okay.
So can I take the one model to second model use this Dynamo script? Can I use this one script?
Hmm. Ver underscore connect this, and I have total 724 elements. Forget about what are there exactly. So list dot count. I'll just connect the count to this. I have 724. I'm asking to print 1 to x value, and that x is going to be like 724. And connect this to this, and I have some var underscore 1 and set parameter by name. I have all these elements, and parameter name is going to be like mark or something, and connect these values to this. So for all the 724 ducks, I can see WH, I can see, WAH 590, 330, 661. This what we exactly do for BIM data. In Kobe, we have a BIM and non-BIM. No, like exactly we implement the same strategy for writing the data accurately. And you can't see more than 724 because WH Wahid 1 to Wahid 724. If you have, for example, if I delete this element, what is the ID of this 330? What if I just simply deleted this and deleted this again? Okay, now how many items it's supposed to be there? 723. So if I see the maximum number in Dynamo, it is 723. 723. It means it has already reset. I mean, it has deleted. I was deleted an element and the script has changed the existing number. If I deleted 330, so now the 331 is 330. 332 is 331. Are you clear now? Are you clear? So this is how it exactly works. Okay. So these are very, very Buddha stuff. You can do it within the fourth, fifth day itself. Fourth or fifth day training itself. You don't need to wait for the whole 45 days training. Clear?
Okay. Yeah. But how to know this nodes? Which node I can use this?
I'll explain that. That comes under node finding concept. I'll explain in the training. Don't worry. Come on, any other questions? Okay. So it's time to leave. Thank you for, I mean, are you serious? Like, you don't have any questions, right? To ask? Come on. Okay, fine. Okay. You guys are like, men, bro. Why we have to, uh, you know, I'm like your brother. Okay, fine. See you. And if you're interested, do text me. Because once the training is started, in the next batch will be around in the month of March, 2026. In the training, this fee also will be increased. Yeah, there are many things are happening from 2026. So think twice before you take a decision and let me know whether you are in or not. Okay. See you. Good night. Bye bye.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, bro. Bye bye.
Thank you all.